Greetings, Gemini. Hi, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. Well, today is the 12/12 portal, December 12th, where the month and the day line up, and this is a special portal for you to go through with me today. And let's see what the tarot wants you to know. My dear Gemini, I love being here with my air sign Gemini. And let's see, as we begin, let's be with the cards for a moment and see what does my Gemini need to know as we go together through this 12/12 portal into a whole new realm, preparing us for a new year, a new life, this new destiny, aligning with our purpose. In the 12th house, going deep into those transformative realms of the collective unconscious, the realm of dreams, the realm of the archetypes. And we're going into the moon in Sagittarius. So this is expansion, learning new things, being excited about life. Looking at life as something to experience and to just learn from life itself. This is you, Gemini. Wow, the Emperor, taking a leadership position in your life, bossing up. You can command the four realms. You're all the four kings rolled into one. You have your armor on because you've gone through the battles of life. But you have that Aries fire on your throne, the ram, that knows you can get through anything in life because you've got this innate wisdom and leadership capacities. And you're being asked today, 12/12, to step up and step through that portal. So, wow, Gemini. And what is your challenge is the Seven of Wands. Well, you've worked hard to get to this position, to get to these value systems, this passion about your life, the sevens. And you see he has a lot of competition. There's people coming up. You've made your way to the top of the mountain, standing your ground. And perhaps this is saying to be this emperor, to sit on your throne of the four domains of your intelligence, your deep wisdom of emotions, your ability to stand firm in the physical world and make abundance, work hard for what you want, to share with others, to help others, and then also to have that creative energy, inspiration, passion, sexuality, desires for life. And it's saying that challenge is that you have worked hard for this. And it's asking you, challenge, to either not be so defensive of this position, but also to stand your ground, to stand up for what you truly believe, your belief systems, to stand for a passionate a belief you have and stand for it and know it's worthy of that. Wow, well, the 12/12 portal is asking you to boss up, stand your ground. You know you're worth it. Well, beautiful. Well, as I'm starting this reading on 12/12, the sunlight is pouring in here, and that's a beautiful sign for you to go through that portal of light today, Gemini. And what is at the root that you need to know? Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing is turning at the root, deep down, beneath your feet, beneath your throne, the Emperor. It's saying this is divine timing. Something is rumbling on 12/12. Step through that portal. Something, put money on a lottery ticket. But at a deeper level, it's saying that it's your time. Something is at the base of this, the root, the foundation, is the Wheel of Fortune. And that shows life um, has its ups and downs. Sometimes you're sitting on the throne of the emperor, but sometimes you're having in life to defend your position at all cost. Stand up for what you believe. And this is saying at the foundation, that wheel is turning, and it's turning in your favor. Especially with the emperor, you see you're bossing up. You're becoming a leader, leading your own life, and letting that wheel turn for you and standing your ground. And what is not as important is, or is in the past, it's saying is maybe not as important, but that this love, this union between two people that was in the past or is right now is not as important. You've already established that inner love, that inner joining of the masculine and feminine aspects of you. And Gemini, you are the twin. You have that duality. So this is saying that you have had a lot of healing. You see the caduceus between them. And you've been blessed this relationship of love, of like a soulmate. And that's there in the passing position, but saying at this date of 12/12, that's important, but you've got that. That's in the past. That's what you've worked on. And the wheel of fortune is turning. But what is at the crown? The hangman. Is this a time of letting go, of surrendering to your higher power, of turning your whole world upside down? Or maybe it's saying on the 12/12 portal to sacrifice something for a greater good, to surrender your perhaps ego position on things for this higher position. The god Odin of the Norse mythology, he was hung on the Yggdrasil tree, the great birch, and was given, after 9 days and 9 nights, the runes, the sacred stones with the alphabet of the Nordic gods of wisdom. And this is ancient wisdom. So it's saying at your crown, your higher powers, Gemini, are asking you to sacrifice one position for another. But it's going to be a position that's going to give you greater illumination, greater wisdom. And the wheel of fortune is turning for you. So you're the boss. You're bossing up in your life. That's who you are. And you've stood your ground. That has been a challenge, but you've stood that ground. You've stood up for what you truly believe. And that's showing that your higher powers are ready to illuminate you, to give you a whole new perspective on life. A card of illumination of something coming today through this 12/12 portal. And what is coming in the present for you is the Ace of Pentacles. A whole new abundance. You see, he sits on his throne of the 4 domains, and one of those domains is the physical forms. Body, you're being offered a whole new opportunity. Perhaps an opportunity to make more money, more abundance, but it's saying the hand, you have to reach up and grab it. It's offering this to you. But you see there's mountains behind this gateway. You've got to leave the safety of your garden, so to speak. You cultivated so much. You've stood your ground. The wheel of fortune, you see, it's almost like the pentacle is turning. And at your crown, you're sacrificing, you're surrendering something of the lesser value to gain, like Odin did. He gained a whole new language, the language of the spirit. But this is saying that you're being offered right now in the present moment a new source of income, or a more abundant way you have with the investments you have made. So reach up and grab it, and know you have to take that and work with it. But you can, Gemini. That's one of your gifts to take action when you need to. So what else is coming up now for you? And let's see. Spirit guides, what does my dear Gemini need to know of how he, she, how is that sense of self? Where are you to yourself? What is the environment you find right now in yourself? How do you see yourself? Wow. Fulfillment in love, a happy family, this is the cup of this, what this cup from the past, you've have that beautiful soulmate, that passionate twin flame, and you've done this healing work and it's led to this fulfillment. It's like this is almost a card of everything in the realm of the heart, of relationships, of family, friends, the people around you. And this is in the position of your environment. Is one of joy, happiness, the coming together, a happy home, happy environment, happiness in your sense of where you are in life and your feeling of the people around you. And that environment is one of joy, happiness, abundance, fulfillment. Wow. And what are your hopes and fears? Well, this is often a card of lies, sneakiness, betrayals. But I think with the Hangman, it shows me at your crown is that this is perhaps a card of strategy, because with the Hangman and Odin just surrendering on the tree for 9 days and 9 nights, this is saying that perhaps you're avoiding conflict. You see, he's dressed kind of in camouflage, and he's going into this other camp and stealing the weapons so they can't be used against him and his troop. You see, he has polka dots on his outfit. And in the tarot, polka dots means someone who is in need of having more fun, playful, almost like being a character in a play. What is this, Gemini, is the hope and fear. The hope that this is too good to be true, that there's too much abundance. The wheel of fortune could turn at any moment. But this is card to watch out for these kind of deceptive ways of doing things. And since this is in your hope and fear, it's something to, be aware of. But this card has the sunlight shining. It's the yellow card, so it's a card of happiness and success. And that's where you're moving. This is your hope and fear, but don't worry. This is saying you're fearful of this, but you're making a good strategy, like a chess move. Wonderful, Gemini. For 2023, the 12-12 portal. And what is the final outcome for this reading for Gemini? The Hierophant. The Hierophant is the human representation of the formal, fundamental leadership in the realm of bringing the divine energies, divine teachings down to earth. And you see he has 2 initiates who hold the keys to the kingdom. And that's the blending of the higher powers with the lower realm, and could lead to initiation, as we see in the hangman at your crown. That could be asking you to, surrender the ego desires for something higher, a higher commitment. It could be this is the card of marriage, of authority, of leveling up in a different way than only in the physical realm. But being an emperor, see, this is the emperor on earth. He's got the 4 domains, but then you also have the emperor of the higher power. So that is saying that at this portal for you, dear Gemini, the 12-12, to think more about how you're receiving this guidance from within, or from the higher, as above, so below, as within, as what we're working on within our own selves, within us, becomes our outer manifestation and leads the wheel to turn in a positive way for us. Because you have, Gemini, stood for your values, stood up for that. And you have another 7, so this is saying that maybe you stood up for your values in a kind of hidden, secretive way. But it's saying now it's time for you to claim that authority of the Hierophant. Well, incredible reading for you, Gemini. I would just say, move through this portal. You're the emperor. And that you have your counterpart, the Hierophant. These energies are potent. And with the Wheel of Fortune at your base and the Ace of Pentacles coming in, I would say this is a culmination of a whole journey you've been on this whole year. It's been a lot, but you have that soulmate, that passion. Perhaps you're moving toward a deeper commitment, a commitment that you have this commitment with a human partner. But now it's saying you're going to have a partnership, a commitment, a new contract with your higher self. Well, a beautiful reading for the 12-12 portal. And because of the Wheel of Fortune, I would say, like I said, put some money on the lottery. Something's being offered to you in that realm. And you've got, as your environment, all the love and happiness, joy, fulfillment in the realm of connections. So, dear Gemini, let us see what is it that the angels want you to know. One last card, and we'll finish this beautiful 12-12 portal reading. Honesty and communication. Well, that is saying with this honesty and communication, you see, they're filled almost in an alchemical vase, a vessel, and your whole head and torso is just flowing with this divine guidance. And I think that as this is pointing up, this is saying that Gemini, you're moving. The angels want you to know that you're becoming more honest and communicating more of your higher wisdom. And that's saying that the 12-12 portal is opening. And so as above is coming down. But it's saying honesty and communication, to be honest and to really communicate what is real for you. And that's how you boss up in your life. You're sitting on your throne. Be honest and communicate truthfully what it is you need. And today you're stepping through with this new intention, Gemini. And so that's saying, let that well up in you. And you're being given that energy. It's being downloaded through your crown. So a wonderful 12-12 portal for you, Gemini. And if you like the way I read, give me a thumbs up. This is an amazing reading. And subscribe to my channel. That's how I get this message out, Ingrid's Insights. And please return and view. I do readings for you every week. And have a wonderful 12/12 portal. It's magical. The wheel of fortune is turning. So wonderful to read for you, Gemini. And if you want a personal reading, go to ingridsinsights.com and book a reading. And we'll start the new year. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for sharing your time with me, Gemini. Bye-bye.